Hello everyone! The Sunwing is a brand new machine introduced in Horizon Forbidden West and makes history as the very first flying mount available. While overridden Sunwings are exceptionally useful in traversing the sprawling Forbidden West, wild Sunwings can be particularly difficult to defeat, but doing so can reward you with some important resources. I'm Noxious, and in this installment of my series, Machine Spotlight, I'll be shining the spotlight on the Sunwing and covering everything you need to know, including its locations, strengths and weaknesses, combat strategies, and more. So what is a Sunwing? The Sunwing's design is based on a pterosaur, which is a type of flying dinosaur. Defining characteristics include its plasma crust and its large photovoltaic wings. The Sunwing is a member of the acquisition class of machines, with the primary purpose of using its large wings to acquire solar energy, which it then transfers into sparkers for use in the Cauldron network. You can frequently find them in groups in high elevations where they can be observed soaking up the sun. The Sunwing is actually quite prevalent, with 12 dedicated machine sites, all of which located west of the Whitewater Mountains. The first site is located on the snowy peaks just above the base. The next site is nestled in the cliffs just between the base and the Tenakth capital, Scalding Spear. The next site is located in the cliffs just southeast of the rebel camp, the Hive. The next site is located in the northwest outskirts of the Las Vegas desert. Making our way back up north, we can find the next site nestled in the mountains just northeast of the Tenakth capital, the Memorial Grove. The next site can be found further north, right next to the Fallen Horus. The next location is northwest of the Tenakth capital, Scalding Spear, at the base of the cliffs. The next site is located in the snowy peaks just west of the Tenakth settlement, Saltbite. You can find the next Sunwing site in the mountains just north of the Stand of the Sentinels, Tallneck. The last Sunwing site on the mainland is located in the swamp just east of the Tenakth capital, Thornmarsh. The last two Sunwing sites are found across the ocean in the ruins of San Francisco, with the first being just north of the dig site. And finally, the very last dedicated Sunwing site is located just southwest of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, let's review the machine catalog entry for the Sunwing to learn more about them, including their elemental strengths and weaknesses. Sunwing, a level 20 acquisition midweight machine, a flying machine that absorbs solar energy and is often found in groups. It has a variety of plasma attacks, while its energy shields and maneuverability make it hard to hit. On your first playthrough, it can only be overridden after completing Cauldron Gemini and its associated mission. More on that later in the video. The Sunwing is weak versus Purgewater damage and strong versus plasma damage. Notable loot includes metal shards, glow blast, crystal braiding, braided wire, Sunwing circulator, sturdy hardplate, machine muscle, medium machine core, Sunwing primary nerve, volatile sludge, and metal bone. There is currently only one variant of the Sunwing, making it one of only a few machines without an Apex variant. However, some players have collected Apex Sunwing hearts when looting supply caches. Maybe we will see them in future Horizon content or updates. Now, let's take a look at the Sunwing's weak points, components that take extra damage from attacks so that we can exploit them in battle. Two sparkers sit just above the machine's haunches, which act as shock storage. Either tear them off to collect the resource or shoot with a well-aimed shock arrow to detonate and inflict the shocked state. A single plasma fin sits atop the Sunwing's head and acts as its plasma power source. Destroy it to cause a plasma explosion and remove all plasma from its attacks. Two shield casters are located on the Sunwing's wings. They act as an energy projector that generates a defensive shield to protect the machine's delicate wings. Detach them to provide yourself with a key upgrade resource. These are also the source of Aloy's own shield caster that is used to glide. Finally, a single resource container rests on the machine's chest, protected by a metal plate. Detach the metal plate, then tear off the resource container to collect its contents. Next, let's familiarize ourselves with the Sunwing's range of attack so that we can effectively dodge them. While on the ground, the Sunwing can lash out with the wing swipe attack. It can also shoot plasma projectiles in bursts of 3. Watch out, as it can cover a large distance when lunging for its peck attack, which also leaves a plasma trail on the ground. Also watch out for its close-range plasma beam attack. things can get a little more difficult once it's airborne. The Sunwing can pick up a large boulder from the ground, which it then charges with plasma and uses for a powerful ranged attack. It can also shoot its short plasma bursts from the air. It uses its aerial acrobatics for a plasma beam backflip attack. Finally, watch out as it does its best to mimic the Stormbird with its very own dive bomb attack. Take everything you've learned in this video about its weak points and attacks, and you'll be taking down Sunwings with ease. The Sunwing can be overridden and used as an aerial mount after obtaining the override data during the main story mission, Gemini. You will actually be required to craft the Sunwing override as part of the mission, The Wings of the Ten. Luckily, the Sunwing override costs absolutely nothing. You will then have to make your way to the peaks above the base to override your very own Sunwing for the first time. What follows is an amazing sequence and mission that I don't want to spoil for anyone who has yet to experience it for themselves. But let's go ahead and check out some of the Sunwing's abilities as a mount. I won't bore you with all the controls for flying, as they can all be found within the settings menu seen here under button layout and customization. Unfortunately, an overridden Sunwing has no offensive or defensive capabilities, making it almost completely useless in combat. It does have one very unique ability, however, and that is that it can pick up Horus energy cells to use as a sort of EMP. This will inflict the shock state on any machines in the immediate vicinity. However, it will not work on human targets. Overall, the Sunwing is an extremely useful override for its traversal abilities. Guerrilla did an amazing job at opening up their world in a truly vertical way. There's nothing quite like riding your Sunwing off into the sunset. That concludes this installment of Machine Spotlight, where we took an in-depth look at the Sunwing. Let me know what you think of the Sunwing in the comments below. What do you think of the inclusion of a flying mount? Do you think swimming mounts are next? I love the Sunwing. Guerrilla made my dreams come true by letting us fly a robot dinosaur. I can't wait to see what new mechanics they introduce next. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Horizon Forbidden West content. As always, I'm Noxious Asp. Thanks for watching. Tanky the Thomas the Dora the Builder of Big Boy Monkeys comedy shows, mushrooms, foxes, and a lot of enemy. If you want to know what the heck I'm babbling on about, go ahead and check out my latest Horizon Forbidden West New Game Plus livestream where we went cauldron diving and had a blast. I hope to see some more of you in my future live streams.
No, run. Oh!